Hi, it's Mark here from the Malmesbury Speakers Academy, and I've just come up here on the top of the rocks next to the Mediterranean Sea, and I wanted to record a short video to tell you about the courses that we offer and the coaching that we offer for anyone who wants to speak in public. And just as I was getting ready, we had a little bit of excitement, so I thought I'll tell you about that story first. So I don't know if you could just see over my shoulder, there's a large rock just behind me, and as I was starting to queue up the shots and think about how to do this recording, I noticed that there was someone lying there on the rocks, not moving. Now it's a bit noisy here with the waves, so why don't we just take a walk, and we'll go somewhere a bit more quiet, and I'll tell you all about it on the way. So I stood there on the top of the cliff, and I was looking at, and you know how when your eye notices something, it keeps being drawn back to it. So I saw this person lying there on the rocks, and they weren't moving. And I looked at them again a few minutes later, and they hadn't moved. They hadn't adjusted themselves in the sun. And then I noticed that the waves were coming in. They were getting closer. They were starting to splash over this person's feet, starting to splash this person in the face, and they weren't moving at all. And suddenly, you know, when you get that realization, you think, flip, you know, that person's in trouble, and I need to do something about it because I'm the one who's seen it. And here I am up on the top of this cliff. I'm in Spain. I don't know how to ring for a lifeboat. In Spain, I don't know how to say the word lifeboat in Spanish. How do I call for help? How do I communicate what needs to happen? You see, because I had a message that I needed to convey. Someone needed help. Someone's life literally was in the balance, but I didn't know how to communicate it. Now, it doesn't matter how important your message is. If you can't communicate it to your audience, then they're never going to receive it. They're never going to understand it. They're never going to take the action that you need them to take as a result. Now, whenever we teach public speaking at the Malmesbury Speakers Academy, there's three vitally important things that we always cover. I say that any public speaking needs to contain, first of all, clarity. Okay? The thing that you're saying, you must be able to communicate it clearly so the audience can receive it and understand it. Secondly, you need confidence. You need to get up upon that stage. You need to own that microphone. You need to be confident in front of the camera so that people can believe in you, okay? Because if people need to believe in you before they'll believe in your message. And thirdly, you need courage. You know, you've got something to say that's important, that's going to make a difference in people's lives, can make a difference to people's business. Whatever it is that you want to communicate, whether you're expressing your undying love to your bride or your groom, whether you're sharing information about health and safety, whether you're going to help people transform their businesses, whether you're going to set them free from addictions, whatever it is that you need to say, you need to have courage to bring the whole message so that people can receive it and their lives will be transformed. Clarity, confidence, and courage are the three essential ingredients to any type of public speaking. And this was underlined for me as I saw that chap lying on the rocks needing help. Okay, I had a vitally important message that I needed to convey. Someone's life was in danger. They were lying on the rocks, they weren't moving, the tide was coming in, and I could not have less clarity if I tried. I had no idea how to ask for help, how to convey what was going on to the Spanish authorities or even a local Spaniard. So just as I was starting to gird my courage and thinking I'm going to start knocking on people's shoulders and just pointing and making noises like a mad Englishman out here in the noonday sun, and hopefully they'll work out what was going on. And then I saw a lifeboat coming in. Someone else had obviously seen this chap needed help, and they'd called for help on his behalf. And so over the next 2 or 3 minutes, a second lifeboat turned up. The lifeguards, they dove into the water, they swam out to the rocks, and they went to this chap, and then he reacted when they got to him. They ended up bandaging his head, they splintered his leg, and they put him onto a lifeboard, and they took him back out onto one of the boats, and from there took him back safely to shore, and off he went in an ambulance. Clarity, confidence, and courage. Okay, but today I want you to think about clarity. There's no point in having a message to share if you can't communicate it in a way that people are going to understand. So I'm Mark from the Malmesbury Speakers Academy, and we offer one-to-one coaching, public courses and bespoke courses within your business, and we'll teach you how to speak with clarity, with confidence and courage, so that the thing that you have to say truly will impact people and change their lives. Until next time, bye for now.